Alright, so today we're going to be talking about adding our hand bone. So, um, which means I will only be working on the top part of this um, model. So, the first thing I'm going to do if I want to add a hand bone is I'm going to extrude this. And when I'm done extruding it, then I'll G and disconnect the bone, just like you all know. I'll disconnect the bone. I'll disconnect the bone. Then, if I disconnect the bone, I'll then extrude the bone here, extrude another bone here, and extrude another bone here. Then I'll come to 7 and ensure that my bones are placed directly where I want them to be placed. Make sure that they are placed exactly where I want them to be placed. Then I'll come to 1, then I'll look at it, and now I want to add my finger bones. So for me to add my finger bones, I will bring in my 3D cursor and click it here. I'm bringing my 3D cursor and click it here and add a single bone. Come here and still my 3D cursor should be there. Then I'll come to G and scale it down. Then I'll come to my 7 and ensure that it's still there. Then I can move it, come to 1 and move it down, come to 1 and move it down, move it down, come to 1, move it down. Then I'll make sure I enable my snap tool. And volume. So when I'm doing my Shift D, I'll come here, I can move it, snap it over here. When I move my Shift D, I can snap it over here also. I'll just snap it there. When I move my Shift D again, I'll snap it there. I'll snap it there. Then I'll do my Shift D again. I'll snap it here. And I'll snap this one here. And bring it down here. Snap it here. Then ensure. Then when for me to check it out, I'll come to my pose mode, come to 1, go to 7, click on all this, come to 1, then I can just, let's say I want to pull it down. So
The problem is this: I don't like the way this thumb is going down. The thumb is supposed to be going sideways. So for me to get what I want, I need to enable my axis. Now, I need to enable my axis. I need to change the axis. I need to change the axis. I need to change the axis. So for me to change the axis, for me to change the axis, I need to control R. I need to control R and move it to change the X to go to this towards this side, and the Z to go down. So once I click on everything, it goes like this. Why is it so? The reason why it's so is because this X is towards this angle, this other ones the X is down. So meaning that if I want to move the X to go sideways, to go down, these particular ones will go, these particular ones will go down, then this particular one will go sideways. You understand? Because this X axis is different from this other one's X axis. You see why your axis matters? Your axis matters whenever you're dealing on whenever you're dealing on modeling. It matters. Whenever you're also dealing on adding your bones, your axis also matters. So I want to set this bone properly so I can. So once I'm done with this, I will I will come down to this place. I'll click on everything, click on everything, and I'll subdivide. And when I subdivide, I'll make it 2. So once I subdivide, I've done the subdivision. Since I've done the subdivision, what you're going to do again is that you're going to name it. You're going to name them. Once you name them, you would name them. Once you name them, we're going to be working with one hand. So you're going to name them because you know if you don't name them, you can't symmetrize. But because of time, I want to parent this particular one. I want to parent this one to this bone. So Control P, I'll keep offset. Control P, I'll keep offset. So I'll check it out. Check it out. It's working. It's working. So once I do the parenting, then I want to parent the bones. You know that you are going to name them. I want to parent these bones. I want to parent them to to the the body. So I want to parent this body to the bone. Control P, keep offset automatically. Then I'll see that it's working. You can see that it's working. You can see that it's working. So if I want to work on one hand, if I want to work on one hand, if I want to work on one hand, you can see that it's working. You can see how it's working. You can see the hands are working perfectly well. Alt R, Alt G, Alt G, Alt G, Alt R. So then I want to add a constraint to this board. I want to make it I want to add a constraint to the board. Why do I want to add a constraint to the board? I want to add a constraint because look at what happens. When I twist this bone, when I come to edit mode and I twist the bone, I want the bone to turn. Look at the hand, it's giving me a wrap here, which I don't like. You see, it's giving me a wrap here, which I don't like. It's giving me a wrap I don't like. So what I need to do to correct this is very simple. It's very simple. So I'll click on this bone. I'll go to my edit mode. I'll click on the bone and I will shift D. Now when I shift D, I'll rename the bone twist. I'll rename the bone twist. Then I'll subdivide. I'll subdivide it into two. I'll close this. I'll close this. Then I'll leave this one. Then once I hold, when I leave it, I'll come to this place. I'll go to my pose mode and I'll add a constraint of copy rotation. So I'll add my copy rotation. Okay, let me name this one so I can find it. Hand.l. So I'll come here. Now the amateur. Sorry, this one is not the main amateur. Okay, amateur. Hand.l. Once I do the hand.l, then local space. So this, if it goes up, but I don't like the fact that it goes, this thing follows it, so this thing is not supposed to follow it. So what I need to do is to add another constraint, the constraint of damp track. If I add a constraint of damp track, I'll do my amateur, still down to the hand, then it sticks to that place. Damp track helps you to position the bone that you are constraining to face the bone, that is being constrained to, instead of the bone that you are constraining is looking somewhere else and the other one is looking somewhere else. No, it's just to help it, to put it on that particular lane. That is the beauty of damp track. Then we'll go to our object mode, click on our body, come to our modifier, come to our modifier, put preserve volume, click on preserve volume, then go to our bone, click on our pose mode, then I would um, click on this. Are you seeing it? It's not deforming again. Are you seeing that the hand is not deforming? Are you seeing that the hand is not deforming? Are you seeing it? It's not deforming. You can see that the hand is not deforming. It's not giving us that particular kind of deformity. It's not giving us that particular kind of deformity. You can look at it very, very well. It's not giving us that particular kind of deformity. So so that is it for the hand. Then we'll now work on the shoulders also. The shoulders also. Alright, so next one we're working on the upper hand bone. So I need to also name it upper arm. Now for me, I will also want I want to add a twist bone here. So when I twist the bone, it doesn't affect the shoulder. Now you find out that the places that are being twisted is the joint 1, 2. This particular one don't have any issue because you don't twist your elbow now, but you move your shoulders and you move your wrist. You can move your shoulders up, down, and sideways, even at the back. Is that flexible? So what I need to do is come here, shift D. Once I do the shift D, I'll come here and subdivide it into 2. Then once I subdivide it into 2, I'll delete this particular one, and make sure it's at the shoulder, because we are working on the shoulder. The last one we're working on the wrist. This one is on the shoulder. So what do I need to do again? The same thing I did. Come here, click on this particular one, click on this particular one, click on this. I'll go to pose mode. I'll click on this, and then add the bone constraint of copy location. Then I'll do my armature. Then I'll do my upper arm. Once I do my upper arm, then local space and local space, then I'll come again. I'll add another constraint of dam track. Then I'll do armature 0. I'll do upper hand. Then I'll now move it from, instead of, then you see that when I change it, the constraint changed to this part, to the front, but that's not where I want it to be. So I'll move it to the tail. I'll constrain it to the tail. So whenever I do my constraint, you can see the thing is not twisting. You can see it very well. It's not twisting. You can see it's not twisting. It's not twisting. So that is how you add your constraint for your hand and your wrist. Next class we're going to be talking about our waist and our face. Thank you.